Welcome Hot Style Sundays. Y'all know what's going on. We got Krock in the building. What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you coming through for real.
I appreciate you having me.
Of course, of course, of course. First of all, for everybody that don't know you, tell them who you are and where you're from.
Hey, man. My name Krock _103. If you're looking for me on the gram, you can type that in. You know what I mean? I'm a comedian out of Baltimore City, man. And I'm fitting to blow.
Yes, sir. For sure, for sure. So, first of all, tell us, what was it like growing up in Baltimore?
I mean, shit. To some people, it may be rough, but shit, this shit just regular to me.
Right. And why do you say regular?
Because I'm so immune to it. Like, it's all, you know what I mean, coming up. I already went through so much, like, shit was regular. Right. You knew for sure every day it was going to be something. Just didn't know exactly what it was, but it was going to be something. Is
there anything that may have, like, stood out to you as growing up as a kid to you?
Losing so many close friends.
And how'd that impact you?
That just made me think wiser, made me move smarter. And, you know what I mean, just made me do shit they didn't do. You get what I'm saying?
So, would you say part of growing up is what made you turn towards the comedy?
Yeah, I always been funny.
When's the first time you realized you was really like, you could really do something with your jokes and pranks and whatnot?
Probably like, shit, I was like in middle school, like 6th grade, 7th grade.
What's the funniest thing you remember you did back then in middle school?
In middle school, I was at home and a guy named Mr. Larry, came to the door looking for my phone. I straight pissed out the window. Wet your all up and shit. Yo was mad as shit. Yo was mad as a bitch. Yo was mad as shit. Yo was like, hey, y'all following that shit? Straight hit him. He was mad as a bitch. Every time I see you, I just still be laughing. Yo was mad as shit. Then like people would walk past my house. I bang on the top window like, yo, check this out for me. Like, while I look at the window, they look. My brothers be moonshining them and shit. They mad as a bitch. They mad as a bitch.
Now, do you feel like comedy is something that's missing from Baltimore?
Yeah. Like my style is, I can't speak. I mean, everybody else doing certain. Everybody here does comedy, but they do it their own way. Right. But I feel like my style missing from here.
So what makes your style different?
Cause mine just raw, ain't nothing put together. I'm not like, you know what I mean, I'm not trying to like downplay the people who do put their shit together, cause they shit be funny too, but my shit is, however it come, that's how it come. I can't go back and edit nothing. I can't react no part of it. Can't do it. Like, everything just however it comes, that's how I'm putting it out there.
And how, as far as the stand-up,
yeah.
How's the stand-up opportunity in Baltimore?
It's good, like, you know what I mean? I'm getting better. And I'm working to be better. You get what I'm saying?
Do you feel like, do you get nervous when you get on stage or?
No, I mean, whether they like it or not, I mean, it can be a crowd of 50,000 people. Long as somebody out the crowd like it, I'm gonna keep going.
What do you think the biggest crowd is that you've had so far?
For my birthday. I had a show. I sold like probably 200 to 300 tickets.
And what was your mental, like, I want to say, what was your creative mindset, you know, knowing you, all right, you got 200-300 tickets sold for the show. Now you really got to go put on a show for these people.
I just know, like, they come to see me, like, you know what I mean? So I'm just giving them everything I got.
And I want to turn to, like, I want to say your Instagram and even your YouTube as well. Like, how's that been going, like, knowing that each video you put out, you're getting, like, almost averaging 10,000 views per post, per everybody watching. How's that feel, knowing that you're actually being watched?
I mean,
you're doing something.
That shit, like, to me, it's like, it's regular to me, you know what I mean? Because, like, how can I put it? Like, I already knew, like, the videos, as long as I put it out there, keep putting it, they gonna wanna see it. So long as I know for sure they gonna watch. Even when I have bad videos, I don't care, I still post it, cause just because, all right, it's like 80-some thousand people, just because everybody says someone new gonna catch it every day. Yep. And they might like it. The other people might not like it, but some people gonna like it, so shit don't really bother me, you know?
Right. Okay. And I want you to explain this You already saying no crumb shit.
Yeah.
So explain that to us. What does that mean?
Like, I ain't going for no bullshit. I ain't dealing with no leeches. You get what I'm saying? Like, none of that. Like, even when it comes to, like, no crumb shit. Like, you gotta be on your shit. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no slacking.
And moving with that in mind, how's that help you carry your career so far?
It make me stay sharp. I gotta stay on my shit.
Right.
No matter, huh?
Do you think that's something like a lot of people lose focus in coming from here?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people, like, they have a vision, they'll be good at what they do, but something might happen and they'll just let it go and just, you know what I mean, just drift off into something else.
Is this what you wanted to do as, like, growing up as a child?
Yeah.
Being a comedian?
Yeah, being funny, being a funny guy in class, all that shit, like.
Do you look up to any comedians?
From where, here?
Either here or big name, it could be like...
Yeah, like Martin.
Martin?
Bernie Mac. Far from here, I mean, like, a lot of them cool, you get what I'm saying, but I ain't gonna put it as like, oh, I looked up to him, you know what I mean? I took a couple pointers from him, like, you know what I mean, recipes to G songs, like, him, like, yo told me one day, like, man, you just gotta find your stitch. I was like, what you mean? He was like, don't you know, like, the guy, Who Is You? I'm like, yeah. He like, you know, like his boots, like, everybody know him by his boots. So, you just gotta find something that everybody know you by. And so I feel like now, at first I didn't understand what he was saying, I didn't understand it. But now that I understand it now, like, yeah, what they know by, no crumb shit. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I found my stitch.
Gotcha.
Like, I came up off, like, watching, like, Cleon, Cool Ant and them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I came up watching them. So, like, my man Smooth, you know what I mean? As far as anybody else, I mean, they know who they is. I don't keep saying 100 niggas' names. They know I fuck with them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And getting into your I want to say your comedy a little bit. Let's talk about Smizzy.
Smizzy wild as shit, yo. I met Smizzy. She's right there on Miami Street dancing in the street. I just street pulled up on her. And we just was cool ever since.
Now that just looks like it's an authentic, real, like...
Yeah, Smizzy real as shit.
Authentic
you know what
person,
I mean?
and the way y'all conversate and the way you approach it is just like, I'm just here today and boom.
Yeah.
How have you seen that relationship grow from when you first pulled up?
When I first met her, it's just like, that shit just was crazy. We just fed off each other's energy. We just click. All right, since then I just pulled up one night, I jumped in the car if I ain't really got nothing to get into. Shit, we just cooling, like. I ride well, like I ride one of my homeboys or something. Like.
What to you is the funniest interaction between you and Smizzy?
Man, I had this one joint in my phone. I had lost the phone. This was for my man Bone Juice had died. And Bone Juice was trying to push up on. She said, yeah, I don't want him. She was mad as shit. So Juice like, what you mean? She's crazy. I said, oh, what your funny look at this? That shit was so fun. I lost the phone though. Yeah, lost my phone. That shit was funny as shit.
And speaking on lost footage, I know we were talking a little bit earlier about, you know, what you composed and what you...
Yeah.
Do you feel like the comedy, what's being accepted now in comedy has changed?
Yeah, like, man, like, as far as with Instagram and shit like that, like, man, they motherfuckers be reporting certain shit. That's why I already know, like, some videos I already know I can't bring to the gram. Like, at first, before I got, like hot, like, I posted a video of Dennis getting the head. That motherfucker ain't get reported at all. I try to repost that shit, man. They blocked my live and all that shit. I say, damn. Like, it just be fucked. It just be crazy people who report certain shit. Like, even like when I be catching some people who follow me, family members, they be like, yeah, hit my DM on some straight tough ass shit. Yo, take my motherfucking peoples down. Man, fuck your peoples and you, my nigga. Like, if you was helping them, they wouldn't even be out here to be put in that position.
That's real, man.
You get what I'm saying? So like, but it fucked me up because like, when it ain't they peoples, they under a comment, they in the comments laughing, this, that, and the third. So now, on like when people do that shit, I straight block them. I delete the videos all about how you ask me. Don't come off at me disrespecting me because I'm a man too. You get what I'm saying? So It is what it is with that gram shit. That's why I've been really pushing my shit over to YouTube.
Right. How's that been going? How you feel like
it's cool. Once I get 1,000 subscribers, I can go live from YouTube. And I've been fucking with TikTok too. Right. TikTok, yeah, that's the shit. I hit like 1 million some views on TikTok. Right. So that shit cool.
And do you feel like if it wasn't for these 3 social medias, would you still be out here doing what you do?
Yeah. Because, I mean, people who knew me already knew what type of time I was on. I can probably honestly say a lot of people probably, as many people now know me, they wouldn't know me. Because back then coming up, if you wasn't in the neighborhood, like, motherfucker, you ain't know nobody up New York, you ain't know nobody up there, this, that, and the third. Only way you would know about word of mouth. I'm pretty sure, like, I'll probably expand it, but I wouldn't have spread it so quickly. And as I did on using the Instagrams and shit.
Where do you hope to take, not even take this, but see yourself in, let's say, the next 5 years?
I want to be somewhere like, I ain't worried about fame. I'm worried about wealth. Like, I need money. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to be in a movie, stuff like that. And then, like, you know, once I blow, I'll come back and drop the ladder for a few people here.
Do you feel like that's something you have to leave Baltimore to do?
Yeah.
Do that here?
I mean, that's what social media for now. That's a blessing for that, because you got some comedians who probably never left their city until they really, really got big. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, think about it. You gonna go to another city and probably deal with the same shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't throwing no shade towards Atlanta, nothing, but people from here run to Atlanta thinking their career gonna take off quicker, and you going down there, they living practically the same way we living here.
Do you feel like people pick and choose who they give the opportunities to?
Yeah, and that fall under also like people pick and choose who they gonna support. Cause like you gotta think about, all right, same thing we doing, right? People gonna support us to a certain extent, but a motherfucker from New York or somewhere doing the same shit, people here gonna support them to the full extent. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just motherfuckers here, they just different, son. They gonna support whoever they support popularity, they don't support true talent.
And if there's one thing you could change about Baltimore, what would it be?
Far as like with the people, you know what I mean?
People with anything.
People gotta stop letting the fame go to their head. You get what I'm saying? Like, think about, like, you got some people who really can do comedy that's funnier than a lot of motherfuckers who bigger than them. Right. But they still gonna chase the motherfucker who the biggest and support them more than you really know that you really generally funnier. Even with the rap shit here, like, you got some niggas who here who really nice, but they ain't as hot as the next motherfucker. So they ain't gonna look at that motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? So it's just shit just wild. Like, you know what I mean? I would definitely would change the way people support, you know what I mean?
So what's the most memorable moment so far you had in your career?
They raided my house. Police.
What happened there?
Y'all remember that video I had when I whipped the BB gun out on the nigga at the bus stop? That was my man Skip. But I got the chicken wing. Yeah. I had that video probably like 2 weeks because I didn't even think that shit was that funny. Right. Man, I dropped that bitch, man. Oh my God, man. 10 minutes later, that bitch had like 500 comments. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. 1 minute, that bitch was at that 1 minute, that bitch was at 50 comments. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking like maybe the time running off, you get like running a little fucked up. I refreshed that bitch at 10 minutes, that bitch had like 1,000 some comments. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit right my phone did. So then I put that bitch, charged my shit up, and that shit went crazy, man. That next week, man, I heard somebody like, get up. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I think somebody trying to rob me or something. So police the whole time straight cuffed me. They're like, man, where the gun at? I'm like, what gun? The one in my car? They like, yeah. So he went out to the car, got the gun out there. It was a BB gun the whole time. They straight say 10-30 I'm like, shit, y'all let me go. Shit, that motherfucking gun fake. So the Sarge, he like, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's real. I tell the other guy, look, man, just hit the button on the back of it. They straight hit the button, and they're like, yeah, Sarge, man, it's fake. They had to uncuff me. But then they try to make it sound like I was selling drugs and all that shit. Like, I don't sell no drugs. I work for the same people y'all work for. So like that shit was crazy. Like that shit really was crazy.
Damn. Alright. So you think that's the like crazy thing, that's something's gonna stay with you for a long time?
No, I ain't worried. I just know that now, like with that shit, like for dealing with the police and shit, like I just gotta put prank, #prank on it. You get what I'm saying? Cause at first when I was whipping that bitch out, you thought that motherfucker was real. That bitch looked so real, I ain't gonna lie. My man Neil's little cousin gave me that bitch. Man, I ain't gonna lie, he gave me that motherfucker shit. I was whipping that bitch out everywhere. Straight out the car, whipping that bitch straight out. Boom. Niggas was shook. I mean, one day I had a good ass one. Nigga fell all off his bike. My phone went there. I'm thinking my phone recording the whole time the phone went there. I had that bitch out the window like that. Nigga fell clean off the bike. My fucking phone, that was so fucking mad, man. I know that video probably would've got my house raided too. But that bitch, man. That shit was crazy though, like.
Yeah, I believe it. So if you weren't doing this comedy stuff, what would you do?
What I be doing?
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Hooping or something, playing ball, something, chilling, taking care of my kids, shit like that, working.
But you feel like this is something that's gonna take you somewhere?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So is there any like,
oh my bad. Most memorable moment was when I was on my way to Miami. I got on the plane, I had a mask on and all that. So the guy said, K-Rock, I'm like, I don't even know how the fuck you know it was me, because I had a hat on. It was cold here, but like, it was warm, it was warm in Miami, so I had a hoodie on and all that shit. He'll say, K-Rock, look, I'm like, what's up? He said, this nigga screamed loud as shit on the plane. He said, oh shit, this nigga famous. I'm like, what? It fucked me up, like I swear it fucked me up, son. Like that shit really fucked me up. I'm like, what? He say, man, this nigga famous, y'all. This nigga famous, y'all know who the fuck he is? I'm like, damn, that shit really hit me. I'm like, damn. This is my first time like traveling since my shit got the buzzing on the gram, you feel me? So I'm like, damn.
what happened on the plane?
After that, the people just coming up on me. They was white people. They came up on me. I think it was from like Arkansas or somewhere. It was like, man, our kids watch you. Can we take a picture with you? I was like, damn, like that shit really hit me. I'm like, damn, this shit real.
And how does that make you feel knowing that there's kids that's watching you?
Yeah, that shit, it just make me don't go do no nut ass shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's why like I don't post fights on my page, no shit like that. I don't, even like when I'm approaching the people who use, because I ain't gonna call them fiends, I'm gonna say people who use. I never put my hands on them. I don't touch them. I don't disrespect them. I don't call them out their name or none of that. The most I'm gonna do is scare the shit out of them. That's it. Like, I ain't gonna disrespect, because at the end of the day, they got family who really love them too. You get what I'm saying? And I'll be out, so I don't want to be disrespecting people that somebody see me out and try to pull me a move. So I keep it respectful with the people. You get what I'm saying?
That's real. So, does this like have? Because I know you got kids.
Yeah.
So like, does this impact how you take care of your kids and whatnot?
I mean, like what? Like if I was making money off of it?
Making money and the way you do,
like,
you tell your jokes and all that.
Yeah, like I mean, like when it comes to my kids, like that's a whole nother lane. Like I don't take that lane with me. You get what I'm saying? Like when I'm with them, I'm being a dad. You get what I'm saying? The comedy shit, that shit cut off. I like joke and play with my kids, but for the most part, though, I'm being their father. I'm gonna be their friend second, but I'm gonna be their father first. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, like shit. My kids funny as shit too. You know what I mean? So.
What's something funny they did to you?
They always doing some shit. Like I get out the car the other day, I come back, both of them got a mouth full of fucking chocolate. Both of them, chocolate everywhere in the car. So man, shit, it's never a dull moment with my kids. You know, I love them. You know, they keep me pushing.
So, if there's like any advice you can give to an upcoming comedian or somebody that like you see and looks up to you, people look up to you?
Just keep pushing. Like whatever your dream is, like don't stop. Just keep pushing. Cause I done had people tell me when I first saw videos, people I was dealing with like, man, you need to you shouldn't even do that, Joe. You shouldn't even do the videos that and third. Man, I ain't give a fuck. I kept pushing. And now, like, as every day I grow, my shit is growing, my following's growing, everything is growing. You get what I'm saying? I'm constantly elevating, you know what I mean? So, like, just keep pushing, you know?
Is there any future shows, any future projects we can hope to see from you soon?
Yeah, I'm definitely ready to put a show together, and I'm gonna put together like a karaoke night, some shit like that, and then dropping hella videos. I mean, this weekend is my weekend. I'm going crazy on the videos, and then oh yeah, I want to shout out Y too. That's my man, young guy, Dre. You know what I mean, man, dude. I mean. Go support Y. I'm the ambassador for Y too, so use my promo code when y'all go buy some shit. You know what I mean?
Well, tell everybody where we can find all your...
You looking for me on YouTube, it's Krock 103, or just type in no crumb shit. And you looking for me on TikTok, Jingles 103. You looking for me on the gram, Krock _103. You looking for me on Facebook, Kyle Vines. You know what I mean? Definitely ain't hard to get up with, you get what I'm saying? Social media wise, but falls on a personal tip, you ain't gonna catch me. I'm not in your regular spots and none of that shit. I don't even go out, so you gotta be direct and get in contact with me to really get up with me.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Well, we appreciate you coming out.
Absolutely.
We got Krock in the building.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And if y'all wanna book me for anything, holla at my man Deontay on Instagram, forget about it, 34. He gonna get with y'all, he gonna get back to me. It's my manager.
So y'all heard it first and foremost from Krock himself, no crumb shit. Y'all know what's going on.
Oh yeah.
It's Hostile Sundays, we got LaBoca on deck. Go ahead and tune in with that.
Bag until I turn my 80. Hey, what's that on your wrist? A brick. I got my shit on flicky. 4 PF, I feel like baby, my pockets are cakey. Want myself cause niggas fake, I just won't let them snake me.